What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today we are talking all about SBCs. I promised that video in the last video I talked about, and now here we are. So I've done two of the SBCs that are just so super simple. This one was just put one player in. This one was put a couple players in from the same nation. This is from the same league. So you'll notice that all of my players, if I click this button in the upper right hand corner here, they are all from the MLS league, okay? All from the MLS. And if you do that, you then, if you click the chemistry here, have enough chemistry points because everybody's from the MLS that I'm able to submit this. So I submit it for a reward, and then same thing here. These guys are actually from the same team, so they get a lot of chemistry points together, and then I can submit that one as well. Now, if you are able to submit all four of these first initial Foundations 1 exchanges, I believe you now get access to all of the SBCs. So there's a lot of SBCs here. Marquee matchups. Let me backtrack. I actually made a slideshow for this. So FIFA 23 squad building challenges. Stick with me if you're a new player. If you're not a new player, skip ahead about 2 minutes, okay? So FIFA 23 has squad building challenges, just like many FIFAs have had. So what are SBCs? They're squad building challenges. Now, most of the time, they're not very challenging at all. But basically, the idea is you submit some players. Those players are lost forever. You cannot get them back. If you submit them in an SBC, they are gone, okay? But what you get back in return is sometimes packs, sometimes other rewards, sometimes player cards, that you can't get anywhere else. And they have been a staple of FUT for many years now. I forget what the first FIFA that they were introduced in was, but it was quite a long time ago now. So why do them? Rewards can be great players. Like this Kevin De Bruyne you couldn't get from an SBC. They illustrate the point of players being good. You can make a profit on packs that you might get back. I talked about the rewards you can get. You might get packs. You can make a profit on that. But be careful. This is not something that you are going to complete every SBC that comes out. Some of them are time limited. Some of them last for a long time. So use some discretion. But if a player comes up that you really want, let's say your favorite team is Everton. I don't know why that would be the case, but maybe it is. You like supporting bad teams. I don't know. And I support Everton in case anybody didn't get that joke. But let's say a Dominic Calvert-Lewin card came out. He was like a Player of the Month card last year. I did that SBC because I like Everton. I like Calvert-Lewin, and then I used that card. Now, how can you find cheap solutions to SBCs? Because SBCs, you're required to submit player cards, like you just saw me do. You could use Footben. You could solve them yourself with some under the radar players. Some are challenging, some are easy. Sometimes you'll need some help on some solutions, especially some of these first SBCs. Sometimes you don't need any help. Now, I mentioned Footben, great site. Wish they would partner with me. Footben, if you're happen to be watching this, I will gladly partner with you. This is footben.com, okay? It has all of the FIFA 23 players. It doesn't have prices yet, but eventually you'll be able to click on a player and know what a player is selling for on the shared market, and then on the PC market as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, by the way, how prices kind of settle with this shared market now with the crossplay. But anyway, so if we just go, so I'm going to go to FIFA 23 players, and I'm just going to go to all the gold cards. Let's just go to all gold, just looking at them really quick. So these are like the best rated gold cards in FIFA this year. Oh, they do have prices now. Excellent. So Karim Benzema at 22,250 is insane. The market is just a whole other thing right now. But anyway, if you want to go to SBCs, you go over here, this little purple thing. So you click on that. These are the active SBCs, okay? So these are the SBCs that are available in the game right now. They don't have the Foundations 1. Oh, they do have Foundations 1. So these are the ones that we just did, right? Now, apparently they don't have those available to complete, so let's look at a different one. I mentioned marquee matchups before. Every week, FIFA comes out with a set of marquee matchup SBCs that are based on real life games that are happening, okay? And so Denmark versus France is a real life game that's happening this week. These are the requirements, so these are the things that it has to meet. Those might be small to see, but that's okay. I'll go look at it in game in a second. And this is the reward you get, one small Electrum players pack, right? So let's look at that in game. So Denmark versus France, these are my challenges. So I have to have one player from Denmark or France. I can only have 6 nations in the whole squad. Have to have at least 3 players of silver, 1 player of rare, and 14 squad total chemistry points. Okay, and so that's not something we'll do together right now, but that's the idea behind marquee matchups. Now, some of these hybrid leagues and hybrid nations can be very challenging. I would recommend looking on Footbin for some solutions, although they took out loyalty this year, so I won't talk about that. But that does make these a little easier than in years past if you are a returning player. This one's interesting. Min 2 chemistry points on each player. So some of these are going to be very challenging to solve, but when you do, the prizes are very good. For example, you get a 100k pack. Now, it's untradeable this year. It has been tradable in the past, which is interesting to say the least. Now, some of these are upgrade packs. For example, if you submit 11 bronze players, you get 2 silver players pack in return. If you then submit 11 silver players, you get a 3 common gold players pack in return. And if you then submit a full squad of gold players, you get a 2 rare gold players pack. Now, these can be good. I wouldn't necessarily recommend wasting resources on them because particularly the basic and the advanced SBCs in particular are the way to go, at least early on, because you'll get those big 100k packs back. The marquee matchups, if you can do them for cheap, you get a premium gold players pack, and those players are actually sellable. There are 2 types of player cards that you can get in FIFA. One is a tradable player, which means you can go to the market and sell it. One is a untradable player, which means it's stuck in your club. So you can only use it in your club or submit those players to an SBC. So let's just open this 2 players pack, see if we get anything good. We do get a gold. Is it rare? It is. Julian Brandt, 82. Prices are just nuts right now. So see, this says this item cannot be traded. So my only options are send to my club, right? So I can't trade this. I can't even quick sell it. Doesn't quick sell for anything. It's untradable, worth 0 coins. So I am going to store both of them in the club. Now these, if it has this little symbol by it in the store, that means it's untradable. Okay. All right. So I am going to just open this pack. Might as well for you guys, see if we got anything interesting. But these players are just ones that you might be able to use in some future SBCs, right? So excellent. We will send everything to our club. And if you guys have any questions about SBCs or how they work, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I can make a follow-up video or answer your questions in the comments. I am well versed in FIFA. I've played FIFA for a long time. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap up for today. Keep an eye out on the channel for some more videos to come. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks. Bye.
Say goodbye to your old life, turn the page.